Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Louisville Cardinals against the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Clapp. We are so excited to bring you the ultimate game in this college football season. Holly Rowe joins us ringside with some of the key storylines today. Holly?
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. He told his team in the locker room before this game, this is the moment every underdog is dreaming of. No one thought they'd be here. This magical run has captivated the excitement and the attention across the country. And he said, we have got to show we belong, but do it one play at a time. The chip has to be on the shoulder, but you cannot be afraid. Going against the big dogs, we belong, and we've shown it every step along the way. Tonight, just one more step. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Cardinals will get the first crack on offense today. So what a huge opportunity for this program, Joel, and perhaps the start of a trend. It's been a long time since a program had joined that club of national champions. Indiana did it last year. We're going to see it in back-to-back seasons.
Well, here's what's so fascinating, Chris, is there's a lot of people that criticize where college football is at with the rules and how rosters are built. And yet, because of those rules, we have teams that can actually build themselves into something that they haven't been in the past. And now, back-to-back years, we had Indiana as a first-time champion, and now this group has a chance to etch their name into history.
Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That's just a great defensive series. They're getting off the field right away. 3 straight incompletions. They're doing a good job up front, forcing the quarterback into an uncomfortable situation in the pocket. And these defensive backs have done a great job on the outside, being sticky in coverage.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And he drives the punt deep. Let's see if he can make a play on this return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop it. So the Fresno State Bulldogs offense gets their first crack now. So what a huge opportunity for this program, Joel, and perhaps the start of a trend. It's been a long time since a program had joined that club of national champions. Indiana did it last year. We're going to see it in back-to-back seasons.
Well, here's what's so fascinating, Chris, is there's a lot of people that criticize where college football is at with the rules and how rosters are built. And yet, because of those rules, we have teams that can actually build themselves into something that they haven't been in the past. And now, back-to-back years, we had Indiana as a first-time champion, and now this group has a chance to etch their name into history. Well, here it is. This is exactly what we anticipated from this matchup, and this offense more in particular. We knew we were going to get these option concepts in the run game. This quarterback is a very good player, but the defense is ready for it. This defensive coordinator told us that their defense was going to be predicated on stopping this quarterback and these types of concepts.
Makes the catch and has space. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Bulldogs will crank up the tempo.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaking into the clear. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. They draw first blood in this national title game. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerves in this championship game, really executed that time to jump on top.
I totally agree. That first series, it really didn't look like them. We've covered them all year long, in particular down this stretch run, and that first series really wasn't what they were all about. But this is the brand of football that we have seen over the last few weeks. It's efficient, it's physical, and in particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there and sticking it in the end zone, garnering that early momentum, huge for a national championship game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the runner takes off to his right. Just trucks the man.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Richardson.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. He's brought down out at the 46.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Grab near the sticks. It's Richardson. He'll be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field, but if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Handoff to the back. Touchdown, Louisville, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief, Joel. They get in the end zone, they match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group, and now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he finds the running back in the flat. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches. Breaks into the clear. He slides down, but it's enough to pick up the first down. Good play. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. And the back now goes in motion.
This is going to open up so many parts of their offense. Early in the game here, we got a first quarter run by the quarterback, and he picks up an explosive. That means that the defense is going to have to start accounting for him. Watch as these safeties start creeping lower towards the line of scrimmage, and in the run box, that's going to leave them exposed for a shot down the field. Watch out for this offense to start being aggressive in the passing game after this.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he get there on the ground? That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. And the Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Inside the 25. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. Certainly hoping his championship game is not over. The Bulldogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense really clicking.
It's just such a weapon to have a guy that outside of the schematics of the play can scramble his way for a touchdown. There's nothing really the defense can do here, Chris. Unless you've got a spy with great athleticism, this quarterback's going to beat you on the outside, and he does here for a score.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left side, and it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Powering through. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. We'll get a stoppage in play here. One of the Cardinals is shaken up. Senior offensive lineman. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. They're going to run it. Breaking tackles. Look at that, he's still going. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
A play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got second and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here. Maybe a heavy play action. Get the ball down the field, really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled there, but he has enough for the first down. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. So it's second down and long here from the 13. Wants to throw it. Catch made on the right side. Look out, he's got space ahead. He's in the clear. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Fresno State. No chance to catch him there.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position, you're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jennings. And the returner is brought down. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Brown. And it works, the first down to the 35. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires into the wideout, and it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Incomplete. Second down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. Finds his man. It's McCoy. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Shotgun formation here on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. He's got space. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
This is the element to this quarterback's game that I've been so impressed with watching film, is his ability to take off and create first downs with his legs. And here he's able to do that and get the ball down inside the 10, create goal-to-go situation. This is a great series, a great decision by the quarterback. Now they need to cap it off and get in the end zone.
Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Second down and goal. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run.
And the Cardinals decide to spend their first timeout here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? He lets it go on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Freeman. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Set for the second half kickoff, but first let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, Fresno State's head coach told me at halftime the message he delivered to his team in the locker room is the score is 0-0. Even with this big lead and the ball to start the second half, he wants to make sure that their level of intensity and urgency is just as high in this game. It's a national championship on the line, and he doesn't want them to take their foot off the gas for even a second. Leave no doubt. That's what he keeps yelling to his team. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff.
What outstanding coverage from the defense. The tight end is trying to get himself open. The quarterback clearly wants to go to him. Feels like he's got the matchup. But the defense sniffs it out, and they are there for a loss. Beautiful job. And then again, by the way, tackling in space. We continue to talk about that. They're able to tackle in space and create a negative play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. There's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Play action here on 1st down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. A short completion to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as your quarterback I absolutely love.
Throws to the tight end. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. This is really a moment here, Joe. We're closing in on something we never thought we'd see. A team from an unheralded conference closing in on a national championship. Incredible.
Chris, I thought we saw it all when Indiana won the national championship, but this blows that out of the water. I can't believe what we're about to see. This could go down as the most consequential national championship in history.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The false start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Send the back in motion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throw to the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Got an opening here. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They were not going to catch him that time. Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Hughes. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that 1st down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
One team ready to boot it away. They'll kick it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Here on the Bulldogs sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. And the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, Chris, third down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid execution from the quarterback, from the wide receiver on the outside. They're able to find space and get the completion for a first down.
The Bulldogs with 1st and 10 here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Freeman. It's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I think the most important trait that a corner can have is actually the ability to be physical and tackle. Watch him get a tackle for loss on the outside. That's a massive play for the defense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gets it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
So Fresno State has the lead here. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. And the Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Open field ahead. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for him.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. A play action, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Brown. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Here on Fresno State sideline, everybody gathering around their young quarterback. Just a freshman. Nobody expected him to have this kind of poise and composure in a moment this big. And yet, here he is, shining on this stage. This young quarterback had everything they needed to lead them to a national championship. A couple of plays left, but the excitement is starting to build. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Well, I wouldn't mind to see them get aggressive right here. This is your opportunity to convert, stay on the field, run more clock, and potentially put the ball in the end zone to really ice this game away. This is the time where you got to have a killer instinct.
He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. The Bulldogs getting set on 1st and 10. Pounding away with the run game. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. The clock has stopped for an injured player on the field. And the Bulldogs keep the football on the move. On 1st down, it's play action. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Cardinals. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one.
This is what I've loved about watching him on film, is that he's always around the football, making impact plays. And here, once it's on the ground, it's a scoop and score. Check out the speed for a linebacker. I got to say, it's so impressive.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. Touchdown, Fresno State. Too much speed for the defense. Is that touchdown the punctuation for a phenomenal season? What an exclusive club this running back could join. Heisman Trophy winner and national champion.
Chris, I'm reminded of that great line from The Sandlot. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die. And this season will live on forever.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, got to get some consolation points here. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Brown. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going. And here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
They'll try the right here. Spinning out of the tackle.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What a moment here. National champions. You can never, ever take that away from this group. And the journey they had to get here. You don't have to be a fan of this program, Joe, to celebrate the moment we're seeing right now. Nobody gave them a chance to be at the top of the mountain.
Chris, I got to tell you, I think that this is unbelievable for the entirety of the sport. Think of all the programs around the country now that can wake up tomorrow morning and think to themselves, why not us? It just expands the reach of success in college football. This group was so good this year. And they obviously made a special run to the title. And now everybody out there in college football can think to themselves, if we commit, we could win the national championship.
To punctuate another wild, exciting season in college football, one final salute for this season's national champions. For Joel Klatt, Holly Rowe, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football.